Okay, I have it ready. Okay, let's see. Make sure everybody gets in. Okay, let's see who's ready. We're getting Islet and Catherine. Here's Catherine. So far we've got Catherine and Aya. Let's see, here comes Colin. Hi, Colin. Here's Isley. Hello, Isley. And Adeline's here. Hi, Adeline. Okay. All right, and here comes Finn and Ford. Okay, let's do some checking off on our schedule here. We are going to check off, hi, Finn. We're going to check off snack and recess. We're going to check off music. Next on our schedule starts with an F. All right, next on our schedule starts with an F, foundation. So we're going to do some foundations, and then we'll do social studies, and then story time, and then pack up and go home. All right, we did our magnet tile boards yesterday in foundation, so let's do some markers and boards today. We're going to spell some words, and then we're going to do some fun foundations. Then we'll do some coloring, some sight word coloring for foundations, okay? All right. So let's do our markers and boards. We're going to spell some words, and then we'll do some coloring. All right, good. I love Harrison has his marker and board out. Wonderful. Vina and Charles and Wheeler are getting their markers and boards out. Awesome. Elliot's checking off on the schedule. He's keeping up. All right, everybody. The first word I want to spell. It has 3 letters in it, and this word is also a number. It's the number that comes after 9. What number do I want to spell? Yes, Catherine. 8, 9, 10. The number that comes after number 9 is number 10. We're going to spell the number 10, but we're not going to use numbers to write it. We're going to use letters to write it. And it's 3 letters. Okay? You ready? What does it start with? 10. What does it start with? Yes, a T. So we're going to write a lowercase t. What letter makes that sound? Yes, that's an E. We're going to do a lowercase e. So far we have 2 letters, What letter comes at the end? Nice work, Ford. Hi, Ford. Beautiful writing. N. That's an N. 10. That's an N. Good job, everybody. So we spelled the word 10. 10. Okay, now we're going to keep the middle letter the same. We're going to keep the ending letter the same, but I want you to erase the T. Erase the first letter. We're going to switch it. Instead of a T at the beginning, now I want you to put an H at the beginning.
Hen.
Yes. There's an H. Well, we know H makes a h sound. So we have H-E-N. Let's sound it out. N. N. Hen. Yes, like a hen lays eggs. Hen. Awesome. Okay, we can leave the H. But I want you.
Chicken lays eggs.
Yes, like a hen, a chicken lays eggs. I want you to erase the E and erase the N. So our beginning letter is going to be the same, an H.
Well, I think I know what it
Change
is.
our middle letter.
I know what it
We're
is.
going to change our ending letter.
I think I know what it is. Is it hat?
How do you know that? How do you know that? All right, we're going to write hat. So we have the H. What letter makes an sound? That's an A. sound. Ha. Ah, ta, ta. Very good, Ford. Nice work, Harrison. We have H-A-T. Ha. Ah, ta. Good job, Elliot. Wonderful, Vina. Wonderful, Wheeler and Charles. Wonderful writing, everybody. Okay, what do I need to do? So we wrote hat. What do I need to do? What letter do I need to change if I want to write bat? Instead of H, what letter do I need to put there to do a bat, to write the word bat? Like bats are the only mammals that can fly, or a baseball bat. So let's see. We're going to erase the H. At. What letter do we need to put at the middle there? Good job, Elliot. A B. So now we have B-A-T. Now we have B-A-T. Bat. Okay. What if I want to write cat instead? What if I want to write cat instead? I need to erase the T. What letter do I need to put in at the beginning to write cat? Yes, that's going to be letter C. Now one A-T.
So we want 5 words total and 3 of them have T's.
Oh, cool, Ford. Awesome. All right. Nice writing, cat. Now, let's write a couple of our sight words, okay? So let's erase our C.
At.
Oh, now it spells at. A-T. At. Like I am at school right now. At. You're right. Okay, let's erase the A. Let's erase the T. Okay, so our boards are empty. They're blank. They're cleaned off. We're ready to go. Okay, the first word I want you to write is the sight word to. Like, we are going to go to the store. To. Ta, ta, ta. What letter makes the ta, ta sound? That's a T. We're going to write a T. Ta, to. We just have to remember that T-O spells the sight word to. T-O. Good job, Elliot and Harrison. Wonderful. Vina, good writing. Charles, did you write two? Good job, Wheeler and Vina. All right, the sight word to. T-O. We are going to go to a drive-in movie. To. Okay, good job. Let's erase that sight word. We only have a couple left. You're doing great. Our next super duper tricky sight word this week. Yes, Charles remembers it. It was the sight word are. Like, are you excited? It's almost Christmas. Or are you excited? It's almost Hanukkah. Are. So we just have to remember that A-R-E spells are. Good remembering, for.
I already put it.
Oh, wonderful, Catherine. We just have to remember that A-R-E spells the sight word are. Like, are you having a good day? Are. Vina, good job raising your hand. What do you need, Vina? Okay, throw that one away and get a new. Here you go. Yes, Charles, good job raising your hand.
A question about the class. That's how you spell all. Isn't it strange it's not a little all? Isn't it strange?
Mm-hmm.
How do you spell brain?
Yes, they clean the classroom at night. Yes, every single night they sanitize everything. Good question, Charles. What was that? Did somebody have a question, Catherine?
How do you spell brain?
Brain? Well, let's see. Be a B. An R. A. Be an A. And then there's a sneaky I in there. Brain. An N at the end. Okay, let's erase the sight word R. I want to actually practice next week's sight words, we're going to learn them a little bit early because we have a short week next week. Remember, we only come to school on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, right? We have a little bit short week next week. So I'm going to practice some of our sight words next week, this week. Okay, let's learn them. First sight word, they both start with an H. So they both start with a huh, huh, huh sound. All right, let's write an H. Both of our new sight words start with an H.
Is it an E next?
Okay, let's see. Huh, ah, ah, huh, ah. That's an A. Has. Our sight word is has. Has. Ha. As. What letter makes the S sound? Has. That's an S. So our sight word is has. Like Harrison has his marker and board out. Has. As. Oh, or Elliot has such nice handwriting on his board. As. Has. Okay, so our new sight word is has. Now, what would happen? Good job, Catherine and Colin. Wonderful. Good writing, Colin. What would happen if I left the H there and I left the S there, but I changed the middle letter? I changed the A. Ooh, let's see. We're going to erase the A. And now I'm going to write an I in the middle. An I. Well, we know H makes a huh sound. I makes a scrunchy nose sound. And S makes a s sound.
So it's
Let's sound it out. Let's see. Huh is his. No, we won't have time for all this. Sorry, you can do one on your board. Huh is his. Like his name is Colin. Or his name is Finn. Or his name is Ford. His. Huh is. Okay, so our two new sight words for next week are has and his. We gotta remember those. We'll practice them some more. But I'd like to practice them now too. So let's go ahead and erase your board. And we'll put our marker caps back on nice and tight so they won't dry out. And let's do some practice. So we are gonna do two things for foundation. One of them is a little bit of writing, and then one of them is some super fun coloring, okay? So we got two things for foundation, and then we'll start some social studies. We're gonna do a little bit of writing on this page. We're gonna fill in the ending letter. We spell N. We would write an N. At. We'd write a T, right? We're gonna fill in the ending letter. And then when we're done with that, we get to do some fun sight word coloring. All right, so we're gonna need these two pieces of paper, kids at home. Let's do the work first. Let's get the work out of the way first so we could do some fun coloring practice, okay? All right, we'll do it together.
Or you can tell her.
Stand, Randy.
Yes.
We don't have that piece of paper, so may I help you with it?
Yes, you can help me fill in mine. Okay, so we're doing the ending sounds. We're doing ending sounds.
I think the first one is an E.
The Wonder Wheeler you gave Charles too.
The
Okay,
first one is an E.
oh, let's see, Isley. Let's sound it out. The first one's a picture of a hen. They have the H at the beginning and the E in the middle. N.
An N.
An picture of a hat. Picture of a hat. They have the H and the A.
A T.
Ta,
It's a T.
ta, ta. Yes, Isley. Hat. Ta, ta is a T. Okay, and kids at home, if you want to do this by yourself, if you don't want help doing it, you can always mute. You can put me on mute, and then you can do it by yourself if you want, okay? Okay, then this next one is a picture.
Is bat.
Yes.
That one's a T.
Very good, Isley. We have a picture of a bat. Ta. That's a T at the end. Oh,
The next one is an S.
Picture of a sun. Sun.
That one is an S.
Sun. Let's see, who is that? Yes, Catherine. Oh, let me make your name bigger so I can see. Very nice writing, Catherine. Very good, Catherine. Okay, yes, sun. Ends with an N. Harrison, what's going on? I asked you to already put your
You are being an A+ student. Can I put that on your hand?
Let's see. This is a picture of
You want it here?
a cat.
You're being an A+ student. Thank you.
Ta. That's that ta at the end is a T. All right, and then I see a picture of a pin, like a safety pin. Charles, will you put that in your red folder, please? Thank you, Charles. Red folder. Okay, so a safety pin. Pin. What's that ending sound? That last sound you hear in pin. That's an N. All right, and then, oh, you need one, Elliot? Oh, let me. Oh, maybe 4 or 5. Yeah, there we go. I think that's it for no problem. I'll get your file. Okay, sorry about that, kids at home. Let's keep going. Let's do this last row. I see a picture of a net. Ta. Ta. What letter makes the ta sound? That's a T. Ta. Okay, and then we have our number 10. We spelled this with our markers and boards. Ta. N. Ta. N. That letter is an N. And last one, I see a picture of a pan. They have the P and the A. What's the last sound you hear in P? N. P. N. That's an N. So those are the sounds at the end of words. All right, so if you are still working on that, that's okay, you can keep working on it. But if you're done, we're gonna go ahead and start our sight word coloring. This is just a fun way to practice our sight words. We have our 2 new sight words on there, has and his. And then we have T-O spells 2. A-R-E-R, and just the letter A. So all of the has, we're going to color yellow. All of the his, we're going to color brown. All of the to, we're going to color green. All of the R, we're going to color blue. And all of the A, we're going to color red. All right, so let's do some sight word coloring.
I didn't have that piece of paper, so I just drew a gingerbread man. He's been doing the I didn't have the stuff.
All right, Ford. Yes, that's okay.
I didn't have it, so I just made one.
Oh, Ford, that's so cool. I love it. You made your own. I love it, Ford. So creative.
I'll make another one.
Oh, I love that you did.
Done. I'm making another one.
Nice, Ford. I like it. If you feel like practicing sight words and making things, you could make your own popcorn sight words too and play that if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could. Okay, now put a swatch on my candy cane.
I want to
I made 2. I'm done with my second one.
Wow, Ford. So cool. You could always make your own popcorn sight words if you want.
And I'd watch some music on.
Oh, you're looking at that. Yeah, I'm saying all the things and then I got it. Oh. Okay. You look so good so far. You too. I did a undercoat movie. Yep, and it was yellow. So it was black and gray. Nothing so yeah, that's right. So it's all the
I'm done.
Okay, let's see. Wow, Ford, you even did the snowflake.
My snowflake has my name in it.
It does. Oh my gosh, I see that. Such good drawing, Ford. Very creative. Colin, your coloring looks so good. You too, Finn. I can see yours.
oh, Dina, so pretty. Beautiful.
We'll start social studies soon. Yeah, we're going to start some social studies real soon. Is there another one? Harrison, did you want another one?
And what are we doing for social studies?
I'll be right there, Ford.
Now can I tell you? What are we doing for social studies?
Okay, Ford, sorry about that. I was helping Harrison. You asked what we're going to do for social studies. The kids in the classroom asked if we could watch the Winter Holidays Brain Pop again. So we're going to watch the Winter Holidays Brain Pop, and then we're going to make some dreidels, and we're going to learn how to play dreidels. So that's what we're going to do for social studies. So Ford, you
make dreidels.
Yes, we're going to make dreidels. So, Ford, if you want to make dreidels with us, you're going to have to ask a grown-up to print this out. You'll have to ask a grown-up to print this out, Ford, if you want to make some dreidels, okay?
Did you send it to my mom?
Yes, I sent it to everybody's parents on Saturday in an email. Okay?
Maybe.
Colin, are you having your hand raised? Do you want to raise your hand? What do you want to say, Colin?
Made ours already.
Okay, that's okay if you already made yours. It turned out really well, Colin. I like it. You can always play dreidel when we're making ours. You could watch the winter holidays video. You could take a little break if you've already made your dreidel, no problem. I see you did very nice job with your sight words coloring, Colin. We're gonna keep working on our sight words for about 1 minute, and then we're gonna switch over to social studies. So let's start finishing up that sight word coloring. Good. Wonderful, Elliot. Very good. It is, I'm sorry.
You want to put this in the red folder and you can get it colored?
Miss Vanderende, which email is the dreidel thing? My mom cannot find it.
I emailed it on Saturday, and also you can always go to Jupiter Ed and print it off from Jupiter Ed. So either an email on Saturday, or you can go to Jupiter Ed and print it from there. Okay? Okay, so I'm gonna put on the winter holidays brain pop for y'all, and then we'll start making our dreidels. And if you've already made yours, that's okay. You can have a break, or you can play with your dreidel while we're making ours in the classroom. Okay, let's share my screen. Okay. We are.
Easy quiz. I can't wait for winter vacation to start. There are so many winter holidays to celebrate with friends and family. What is Christmas? Christmas is celebrated on December 25th. It honors the birth of Jesus Christ, who Christians believe is the Son of God. Some people go to church to celebrate the holiday. But people also do activities like decorating trees or singing Christmas carols. Some people help others in need or collect items to donate or give away to others. Many people exchange presents. In some cultures, kids look forward to a jolly old man bringing gifts. He's known as Santa Claus around here, but he goes by different names in different cultures and countries. To celebrate Christmas, communities in Mexico, Latin America, and the United States hold posadas. People recreate the journey that Mary, the mother of Jesus, and Joseph took. Everyone gathers together to celebrate, and kids hit star-shaped piñatas filled with treats. What is Hanukkah? Hanukkah is a Jewish holiday that's usually celebrated near the end of November or in December. Thousands of years ago, there was a ruler named Antiochus IV. He disagreed with the Jewish religion and mistreated Jews. Antiochus IV ordered soldiers to ruin a Jewish temple. But Jews came together to fight, and they saved the temple. They believed that a flame should always burn in the temple, but they were running out of oil. They thought there was only enough fuel to burn for one night. People said the flame burned for 8 days, which gave enough time to get more oil. Hanukkah is 8 days long, and people light a candle on a menorah each night to honor what happened. The holiday is also known as the Festival of Lights. Some people give gelt, or small amounts of money, or even give chocolate coins. Some families play games with a dreidel, which is a spinning top with Hebrew letters. What is Kwanzaa? Kwanzaa is celebrated from December 26th to January 1st. It's a holiday that honors African culture and history. The colors of Kwanzaa are green, red, and black. To celebrate, people put out corn and different fruits and vegetables, which stand for the harvest. A special cup is used to honor past family members and community members. People put out books and African items, which stand for learning about African culture. People also light a kinara, and each candle stands for the 7 ideas of Kwanzaa. Family members often make gifts to give to each other. Each of the 7 days of Kwanzaa focuses on a different idea. There's a day that focuses on unity, or being together with family, friends, and community members. There's also a day that focuses on working together for the whole community. The last day of Kwanzaa always falls on January 1st. How do people celebrate the New Year? Many people celebrate the New Year on January 1st. On December 31st, which is New Year's Eve, families and friends stay up late and count down until midnight. 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year! People all over the world celebrate in different ways. Some Hispanic communities celebrate the New Year by eating 12 grapes as a sign of good luck. In some countries, like Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador, people wear yellow underwear on New Year's Eve for good luck. In Japan, it's good luck to watch the first sunrise of the year. The New Year is a time when many people think about what they want to do during the year. They might set New Year's resolutions, which are goals or promises. My resolution is to read more than 30 books during the year. What about you, Moby? Your resolution is to take over the world?
Okay. Oh my goodness, Moby is so funny. I see why y'all like that one so much. Moby is hilarious. Okay. Oh, Ayelet, your sight word coloring turned out so well. Beautiful job, Ayelet. Okay, let's learn how to make a dreidel. Let's learn how to play dreidel. We'll probably in the classroom only have time to make our dreidels. We probably won't really have time to play with them, but you're going to take them home and play with them. And kids at home, you could always play dreidel when I'm reading story time, okay? All right, Adeline's ready, nice. So they're gonna end up looking like this. We use a pencil and it makes the paper dreidel like actually work like a real dreidel. Awesome, I know Colin and Finn already made theirs. Y'all can play dreidel while we're making ours if you want, okay? And I'm gonna teach you how to play in just a second. So you spin them and they actually work like a real dreidel if I'm spinning it on a table, okay? So here's how you play, and then I'm going to teach you how to make them, kids in the classroom. So let me turn my other screen on. Okay, so you're going to need a pencil, and you'll need this piece of paper that looks like this. Okay, and you're going to need a pencil. And this is what it ends up looking like. And we're going to spin the dreidel, and whatever it lands on, this is a Hebrew letter. So we might not recognize this letter. This is in a different language. Our letters that we learn are in English. This is in a different language. It's a Hebrew letter. And this says, hey, and it says, take half. Oh, you know what? I got a little bit ahead of myself. First, you figure out who you're playing with. And you each get the same amount of gelt. Usually you can play with like gold coins or chocolate gold coins. We're just gonna play with some stickers. So let's pretend I'm playing with Adeline, okay? And let's pretend like these are Adeline's gold coins. These are Adeline's gelt. She has 4, okay? So that means I need to get 4 too. So here's mine. Okay, actually I'm gonna give us each one more. Okay, and we have our dreidel, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We're each gonna start by putting 1 in the middle. That's called the pot. We're gonna start by putting 1 in the pot. And then we spin our dreidel. Oh, mine landed on Shin. Put 1 in, oh, I have to put one of my stickers in the pot. Let's pretend like it's Adeline's turn, and she spins. She lands on Gimel, which means take everything. Oh my gosh, Adeline gets to take the whole pot. Oh my goodness, she's winning. She has more gelt than I do now. Yes, Charles. I'll tell you in a second. Let me keep explaining. So now it's my turn again. I'm going to roll the dreidel, and it lands on Gimel, take everything. But there's nothing in the pot anymore because Adeline just took it all. So let's see, Adeline's turn. Let's pretend like she's spinning it. It landed on none. Do nothing. So she doesn't do anything. All right, my turn again. We're going to spin it. I landed on none too. Do nothing. So I don't do anything. Okay, so that's how we play our dreidel. You can't really win. You just keep playing until you don't want to play anymore. Or maybe it's when the pot is empty. I don't know. Okay. What do you think, Charles?
I'm pretty sure well get all the girls hooked.
Cool. Oh, maybe so. Yeah, that would make sense. So kids in the classroom, we probably aren't going to have time to play Gimel or play dreidel, but you're going to take your dreidels home and you can play with your families when you get home. And kids at home, if you make your dreidel and you have time to play, you can play during story time. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to cut out our dreidel. Now, we're going to cut on the outside line. I did a little pink highlighter on the outside line for the kids in the classroom so they kind of knew where to cut. Then when it's all cut out, you might need some help from your grown-up to how to fold it together and glue it together with a pencil in the middle. You're gonna poke your pencil through the top right there. So you might need help from a grown-up, kids at home, about how to fold it together with a pencil through the middle. I'm gonna help the kids in the classroom, okay? All right, everybody, let's make our dreidels. And kids at home, if you've already made one, you can play. Okay.
My papers are made out of meat.
Okay. Okay, so kids in the classroom, I did a pink highlighter around. So that way you'll know where to cut. Cut along the pink highlighter. Okay? Yeah. Good job. Nice cutting, everybody. Hold them and glue them together. Maybe in the hallway. Yeah, they're a little hard to cut out. I'll be there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be there in just a second. is.
The harder it is, the funner it is.
That's really true. Like the harder you work at something, like the more happy you are and excited you are when you finish it. Like feels really good to finish it when something's really hard. Totally agree.
Yeah, and I like doing it stuff.
Good.
I like stuff that is hard because it sounds like yo-yo. Maybe I do not like to get better at it. Right? That's when I do. I do not like to. I like stuff that's not so much hard, but like you really have something to do. Is that going to be mine?
Yeah, but we're such a little dry. We can beat that.
This is really hard.
Looks good, Harrison. Okay, let's get a pencil, Lena. Okay.
I'm done.
Try to cut that little part out. I'll be there next year so you can throw away your recycling.
Hey, I think I know how to fix this. Wow. Now.
Put them on the other side. Outside. Glue on the outside. So you're gluing on the inside. Let's glue on the outside. That's not helpful.
Look at that.
Ooh, very nice, Charles. Oh, that's so nice, Harrison.
Wheeler. It was me.
Okay.
It's Wheeler.
Or sorry, Wheeler. I meant Wheeler. Okay, which one?
You said Harrison.
Yeah, I meant good. That was so nice.
I don't have to.
Okay. Yeah, that one's perfect. You won't be able to use it for writing. You can use it for your
Yeah. Because I don't think it will be able to.
Yeah, you'll probably have to use Elmer's glue when you get
I
home.
cut it out.
Okay, I'll come right over there, Wheeler.
Or maybe with
Yeah,
San
Elmer's glue is gonna work a little bit better when you get home, because this glue doesn't dry that fast. But that's how it'll work.
But how about you? If you have a, you might be able to use it up.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, you gotta use probably a different glue. Yes.
That's what mine will do. That's mine.
And
Miss Van Duendy?
yes.
I already cut out mine.
Okay, wonderful. So now, Catherine, you fold it on the dotted line. So you're probably going to need help from a grown-up. So first,
Glue it.
and you'll need a glue stick too, but you'll probably need help from a grown-up for this part where you fold it on the dotted line. And then you're going to poke a pencil down the middle and glue it together.
I'm gonna need help.
We're figuring out in the classroom that a glue stick doesn't work all that well. The Elmer's glue might work a little bit better, or you could even use tape. Tape might work too.
We don't have any tape.
Okay, so just try a regular glue stick or maybe an Elmer's glue. Oh, good job, Adeline.
I think we should do.
All right, we're gonna do some checking off on our schedule.
I think we need ear.
You could always take because the glue comes off.
I'm open.
Okay.
Look at mine. You didn't use it. You used the pen.
Yes. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and start cleaning up because we are going to.
I got an idea. We can go. We can ask the tutor. All right, everybody, let's start cleaning up. We're gonna do some story time. Look at everybody. Start cleaning up for story time. Look at my drizzle there.
Okay, let's go ahead and do some checking off on our schedule. If you're at home and still working on your dreidel, that's okay. You can keep working on it during story time. I'm gonna check off foundations. Check off social studies. Maybe so. That's just an extra one you can take home or recycle. Next on our schedule is story time, and then pack up and go home. All right, let's do some story time. Let me get some books out. I think we might only have time to read one book today. Okay, let's see. Let's read Dog on a Frog. So I'm saying it like that because there's a question mark. It doesn't say dog on a frog. It says dog on a frog because there's a question mark at the end asking a question. And look, that dog is on the frog. And frog and dog rhyme because they both end with OG. OG, so they rhyme. Hey, dog. Get off that frog! You know the rules, said the cat. Cats sit on mats, frogs sit on logs, and dogs sit on frogs. Well, I'm changing the rules, said the frog. From now on, dogs sit on logs, not frogs. Really? Said the dog. Really, said the frog. Dogs sit on logs, and cats sit on mats. Ouch! What will bears sit on? Asked the dog. Bears will sit on stairs, said the frog. What will slugs sit on? Asked the dog. Slugs will sit on plugs, said the frog. Slugs will sit on plugs. Flies will sit on pies. Crickets will sit on tickets, and moths will sit on cloths. What will leopards sit on? Asked the dog. Leopards will sit on shepherds, said the frog. Leopards will sit on shepherds, and cheetahs will sit on fajitas. You're really, oh, Wheeler asked what a fajita
What did the
is.
cheetahs sit on again?
Cheetahs will sit on fajitas, and a fajita is
What
a
are
type
fajitas?
of food. There's some right there. They're food you can like put in a skillet, some like bell peppers and onions and some meat, and you put it in a tortilla, and that's a fajita. You're really getting the hang of this, said the dog. I know, said the frog, and that's not all. Gnus will sit on canoes, pigs will sit on wigs, and boars will sit on oars. What will whales sit on? Asked the dog. Whales will sit on nails, said the frog. I'm not sure the whales are going to like that, said the dog. They don't have to like it, said the frog. They just have to do it. What will dragons sit on? Asked the dog. Dragons will sit on wagons, said the frog. Dragons will sit on wagons, mice will sit on ice, kittens will sit on mittens, and puppies will sit on guppies. A guppy is a type of fish. That's a guppy. So it all rhymes.
I'm just making it up because it all rhymes.
Yeah, it all rhymes for sure. What will canaries sit on? Asked the dog. Canaries will sit on fairies, said the frog. Canaries will sit on fairies. Possums will sit on blossoms. Hens will sit on pens. Baboons will sit on balloons. And poodles will sit on noodles. Poodles aren't going to like sitting on noodles, gasped the dog. They are now, said the frog. Hold on, said the cat. If dogs sit on logs, and cats sit on gnats, and bears sit on stairs, and slugs sit on plugs, pigs sit on wigs, boars sit on oars, whales sit on nails, dragons sit on wagons, possums sit on blossoms, hens sit on pens, baboons sit on balloons, and poodles sit on noodles, what are frogs gonna sit on? Asked the dog. These, said the frog. Oh. The frog gets to sit on a wonderful, cozy, comfy lawn chair with an umbrella and relax. And the other animals are like, that's not fair. That's just a funny, silly rhyming book. Just a silly rhyming book. All right, everyone. I had a good week with you all today, or a good week, all week with you. And let's see, tomorrow, if you want in the morning, you could do some show and tell with me. Catherine, your dreidel looks good. Let's go ahead and say bye to everybody, and I can see you in the morning for show and tell if you want to. Bye, Catherine. Bye,